Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, T-Bone, from the Luns B Show with T-Bone and the birthday girl, Miss Christina Brewer, my co-host from years and years now. Chick Brew celebrating her birthday, the birthday that takes her into the next set of years that no longer start with 3. This is not on the clock. Sing along with me just shortly. And sing along with me as we say happy birthday to Chick Brew. Ready? Happy birthday, dear Chick Brew. One more time. Happy birthday, dear Chick Brew. One more time. Happy birthday, Mrs. Chick Brew. Happy birthday! I almost said a word. And it was a bad word, but it was going to be said very lovingly. And I didn't say that because that's not what we are. When the cameras are on, that's not who we are. When the microphones are on, that's not who we are. Sometimes when the cameras are off and the microphones are off, we can be somebody else. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the WARNO. Sorry for the short thing, but my friend lives overseas. She lives in southern Spain, and this is as close as I could get to being at her party that's going on right now at Shamrocks in Puerto de Santa Maria in España. So Chick Brew celebrating her birthday. We are celebrating Good Friday. So let me tell you about the WARNO. Every Friday night we come to you with the WARNO, telling you about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg Metropolitan area. Usually comedy related. I got a lot of talented people out there trying really hard to make you laugh, and I want you to go see them. And one way you can find out where they'll be, you check in at the WARNO. The WARNO lasts the length of one beer. The beers are donated to us. This beer is being donated to us by our friend Beer Snob Dave. And again, I wish I had the passion that this man has for beer. I wish I had the passion this man has for beer for anything. He's that into beer. And he gets me so excited. He tells me, oh, I got a good one for you this week, T-Bone. Oh, you got a good one for me. He's like, oh, yeah, you're going to like this. And then he gives it to me. This one is Boatington's Pub Ale. Now, listen closely. Inside, we got another nitrogen bomb. Remember the last time we had a nitrogen bomb? He gives us some tips. Here's what he says. He says you have to open the can like a man. I've been working out. Let's do this. You open the can like a man. And then our other beer snob friend, Malik, who works at 0 Day Brewing Company, tells us you pour like a man. You just pour upside down. You don't have to tilt the glass and anything like that. You just pour. I'm a little concerned that the pint might be larger than this. We're going to find out, and I'm going to make a mess. So we start the timer every week, and we drink a beer basically every Friday night. Every Friday night we get together, we have a beer, we talk about things happening in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. Step number 1, open the beer. Boatington's Pub Ale. It's an import. It's from Manchester, England. Open the beer like a man. God, that was manly. So much for the, okay, we got the bubbles released. I'll pick this shit up. I'll pick this up later. Here we go. We are going to try to pour this. You pour this like a man. Like a man would pour. Just pour it. Because apparently, that doesn't look right at all. And Dave disagreed with Malik. Why do I trust these people? No, this is doing what it's supposed to be doing. I did correctly estimate that the can was larger than the glass. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it was because of the foam. I did go full blast. I'm trying to open that thing up. If I have any mental note, when you have a bar, get some tissues. Because this is just going to be a mess until afterwards. While that settles, let's check the comments. Hey, Rob's here. JT is here. Sean Buckman is here. Daryl McLean is here. Ken Mayo is here. And Darrell thinks I opened it womanly. Screw you, man. It's settling very nicely. And again, this is another one of those nitrogen bombs to make it as much as possible like... Those aren't ice cubes, baby. That's a device that they put inside each and every can of Boatington's Pub Ale that opens, when you open the can, it opens and releases nitrogen into the beer so that you get this beautiful, look at the way it's just, I mean, with the exception of a little mess at the beginning, that's a really beautifully poured beer. It takes a long time to get good at pouring a beer like that on the tap. Look at the head, evenly distributed. Head? Who said head? I'll take some of that. If you're on the talk of the ticks, I apologize. You are way too far away from me. Little things, man. Little things. This weekend I forgot my tablet. I forgot. What happened? I forgot to bring my tablet home from work, and when that happened, I had to make some adjustments, and one of the adjustments was using another laptop, and for some reason, the tablet just restarted. So we're going to get that going. Stick with me. Bear with me. Oh, that. That is right on the cuspus. I got 1, 2. I had 2 teardrops of foam come over this. Oh, 3 before we get any more. That's nice. That is just the head. I hear you're making comments. Unfortunately, I cannot see them right now. I lost Facebook. I'm trying to get it back. Everything's running slow. So much going on. Again, it's Chick Brew's birthday, so we sang happy birthday to Chick Brew. All right, I'm back. Caught you looking for the same thing. Yeah, that is that. It is messy, but it is a beautiful pour. So, as we do every Friday night, let's start the timer. The timer is the length of one beer. Flavor savor, baby. That has got beautiful texture to it. That is Boatington's nitrous oxide induced pub ale. That, he was right. Our friend Beer Snob Dave said I was really going to enjoy this. And he is not wrong. That is delicious. Beer Snob Malik, thank you for the pouring advice. It was fun. All right, let me tell you about things going on in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area and also define what in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area means. If it is within the casino triangle, that is me. Grantville, York, Shippensburg, those are my 3 casinos that are equally distributed around me. If it is within that radius, we will call it the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. And if there's comedy happening in those areas or other things that I feel you should know about, I'll tell you. Starting tonight, tick-tock, doors open at 7, show starts at 8, Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, at the Parks Casino over in the former garden section of the Home Depot. They converted a Home Depot into a casino, and over there on the left is a little place they call the Side Pocket. Tonight, Kenny Robinson is going to be headlining, and your host, your feature there is going to be Karen, the very, very funny Karen K. So get out there, see Karen K, followed by Kenny Robinson at Parks Casino in Shippensburg. They say they're the loosest slots in Shippensburg. It's kind of true. They're the only casino in Shippensburg. So for those of you who live farther south in Harrisburg, maybe that's an easier drive for you. Again, doors open 7, show starts at 8. Tickets cost nada, niente, nilch. It's free. And you don't even have to be there at 7. You can go to the casino, lose all your money, feel really sad, go over to the side pocket, watch some free comedy, laugh, feel better, go home. That could be your Friday night. Or, if you're closer to Harrisburg, 110 Lime Kiln Road, the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. Tonight at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, you got Galen Nash and Brandon Legendre. Galen is your headliner. Brandon Legendre. Too many freaking vowels, man. He is your feature, and Sean Dickensheets is your host tonight. Those doors open at 7:45. The show starts at 8:15. You can buy your tickets in advance by going to harrisburgcomedyzone.com or hbgcomedyzone.com. You can buy your tickets in advance, electronically, with digital money. But when you go to the door, it's hard cash money, honey. You got to pay cash at the door. Some people are surprised by that, as was I. Now, there is an ATM machine inside Boomerang's Hotel, Casino, Sports Lounge, and Resort, where the Harrisburg Comedy Zone resides. So go there, pay cash, $20 gets you in the door. There is no buy one, get one free night. If there was, I would tell you. So this is your Friday night. Sean Dickensheets, Brandon Legendre, and Galen Nash at the Comedy Zone. Karen K, Kenny Robinson at the Parks Casino in the side pocket. That is your Friday night. Let's take a quick look at the comments, come back and tell you about Saturday. All right, Brian is watching. Thank goodness, because I'm going to be talking about him later. Or at least something he's supporting. We're going to help him out. Anyway, moving on to Saturday. These are tied. Both of these are... All right, I'm going to go with the one that starts for free, and that's at 310, not 310. Yes, 310 Front Street. Are they both 310? I don't know. I left my notes over there. On Front Street in Steelton at the Coexist Gallery, they are having an open mic. That doors open at sign up starts at 7. Show starts at 8. Our friend Matt Harley is the host. So Matt's going to be hosting it. Local comedians from around the area are going to show up and do some time on that open mic. The door sign up / starts at 7. The show starts at 8. It runs until about 10 o'clock. Here's some interesting things about the Coexist Gallery in Steelton. One, it's BYOB. Maybe a Boydington's is in your future. But you bring your own beer. And you can vape inside. That's the Coexist Gallery in Steelton. It's free to get in. It's an open mic. It's just local comedians working their craft. Now, if you don't want to do that for free, you could spend $20 and go to 110 Lime Kiln Road and go to the Comedy Zone inside the Boomerang Sports Entertainment Casino Complex and Gaming Complex. It gets better every time. And who is performing on Saturday night at the Comedy Zone in Harrisburg? The same people who performed on Friday night. It's going to be your headliner, Galen Nash. It's going to be his feature, Brandon Legendre. And the MC, the host, the special person make sure everything happens is going to be Sean Dickensheets. Doors open at 7:30. Show starts at 8. That's $20 at the door, or you can purchase your tickets in advance at harrisburgcomedyzone.com. One word, harrisburgcomedyzone.com, or hbgcomedyzone.com. Harrisburg, see HBG. Oh, you're so good. Moving on to Sunday at 10:30 Sunday morning, live on Facebook and simulcast on the Talks of Ticks. It is the Supplemental. That's right. Every Sunday morning we get together. We talk about 3 things: your national days of the week, local community or comedy event or thing, and this week in history, trivia style. It's a fun way to start your Sunday. It's a fun way to start your Sunday. It's 7 questions based on history. We try our best to get 7 for 7. They're not too hard, but going 7 for 7 isn't too easy either. So that's 10:30 Sunday mornings live on Facebook and simulcast on TikTok. It's the Supplemental. Sunday, done. That's it. There's nothing going on at the Den. There's nothing going on at the Premier Jiggle Joint. By the way, found out today, thanks to my friend Safety Michelle, there's more than one jiggle joint in the area. kind of far away. But I mean, if you're into jiggle joints, you like to know you got options. But the premier jiggle joint in the Harrisburg area is Savannah's. And they do comedy on alternate weekends there, on Saturday nights and Sunday nights in the Den. That is not happening this weekend. So the only thing you got going on Sunday is whatever you want to do. The Saudi Arabia Grand Prix, where once again Lewis Hamilton will win and put Ferrari in the lead, with Charles Leclerc taking second. 1-2, Ferrari. That's happening in Saudi Arabia this weekend. That's Sunday. Sunday and Sunday now. Anything going on Monday? No. Monday's a recovery day. You know, we all sit back and relax and chart our course for Monday. Hey, interesting life hack here. If you ever have a medical appointment, schedule it for Monday. Because no one wants to be at work on Monday, and you go to work on Monday, schedule your appointment for the afternoon, and then play hooky the rest of the day. And go to the Parks Casino in Shippensburg. They've got the loosest slots, I heard. I may have done this recently. So there's nothing going on Monday. But Tuesday night, we have what I call a local mic. It's inside the Comedy Zone because it's your premier comedy club in the area. Inside the Comedy Zone, we have local comics who do a little bit more time to a smaller audience. They're working things out. It's raw, it's funny, it's a good time, and it's free. If you want to try, you can sign up at 7:30-ish. The performances start around 8-ish, but it's kind of live comedy workshop. It's entertainment at its finest, and it's free. And the wonderful thing about the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, remember this, inside the Comedy Zone, anything that you want from outside, the bar, the restaurant area, they don't upcharge you. They don't cost you more because you're inside the Comedy Zone. So that makes it really neat and fair and nice. Moving on to Wednesday night. Karen Kay, back in the news. She is once again hosting at the Back Porch Brewing Company. Back Porch Brewery Company. I really thought there was a back porch. There was no back porch. Karen Kay is your host, and she has brought three crazy, talented people to 310 North Hanover Street in Carlisle. That show starts at 8, so just get there before 8. It's free. Excuse me. It's free to get in. Go in. The Back Porch Brewing Company, 310 North Hanover Street in Carlisle. Who else is going to be there besides Karen Kay? I'll tell you who else is going to be there. Our friend Lennon Free. He's going to be there. He's going to make you laugh. He's a funny guy. Manny Santiago. He's going to make you laugh. He's a funny guy. Mike Pelotto. He's going to make you laugh. That's what they do. They're comedians. They're at the Back Porch Brewing Company Wednesday night starting at 8. That's Wednesday. That's your Tuesday. That's your Wednesday. Thursday, double booked. Okay? We got a double header on Thursday. I'll tell you about it after a sip. Thursday, I want you to go to the Texas Roadhouse. I want you to grab your betrothed, grab your mistress, but don't grab your wife and your mistress at the same time. Get yourself a date and go out to Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse is located right across the street from the Capital City Mall. Between the hours of 3 and 10, this is what they're doing. They are inviting you to come in and eat their delicious food. Texas Roadhouse has good food. And you go there, you eat the food. You're winning. You got to eat the food that you wanted to eat. But everything that you buy, 10% of those proceeds, if you let them know, you got to let them know, 10% of those proceeds will go towards the East Pennsboro Fire Police. All right, these are volunteers who put their lives on the lines to make the rest of us safe. And they do it for free, hence the term volunteer. They don't get paid for it, so they have to raise their own funds throughout the year. And this is a neat way. They did one of them. You go to a restaurant and eat, and they give them a little on the back end. All right? So that's Texas Roadhouse between 3 and 10 on Thursday the 24th. Go out there, have yourself some vittles with some friends and family. Bring some peoples, and make sure you let them know that you're there to support the East Pennsboro Fire Police so they can get their 10%. All right? If you need more information on that, look up East Pennsboro Fire Police on the Book of Faces. That's your first game of the day. Now, Thursday night, doors open early. Sign-ups start at 7:30, I think. Show starts at 8. That-ish, I know that. It's on CP time. Yeah, that's what they call it, CP time. Comedy people time. But what they'll do there, they'll put as many as 40 comedians in front of you. They'll give them a few minutes each, and they're going to get up there and they're going to do their best to make you laugh. And out of 40 people, somebody's going to make you laugh. It might take a few. You might have some ups, you might have some downs, but that's the beauty of an open mic. And the open mic, Thursday nights, 8 o'clock at the Comedy Zone, is one of the best run open mics. It's in a professional setting. It's in a premier club. And they got servers who bring you food and beer. And they talk nice to you and make you feel good because they haven't seen you in a while. Aww. So there it is. There it is. That's your Friday night. 2 events on Friday. That's your Saturday. 2 events on Saturday. That's your Sunday. Just me on Sunday. Oh, and the Grand Prix. There's nothing on Monday. On Tuesday, your local mic. On Wednesday, Karen K, Carlisle, Lennon Free, Manny Santiago, Mike Piloto. And Thursday, Texas Roadhouse, between 3 and 10, East Pennsboro Fire Police. And the open mic, Thursday night, and at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. And you can always find out more by following Harrisburg Comedy Zone on Facebook. Like, subscribe, whatever. Follow them. Every once in a while, they get a secret special show, and you want to be in the know when those happen. Next Friday, I will not be doing a WARNO. I'm giving you advance notice. I'm warning you in advance. I will not be doing the WARNO next Friday. I have to go down to D.C. to see a friend of mine retire, and got that going. By the time we get back, it'll be too late. So next weekend, you're on your own, okay? Figure it out yourself. But whatever you do, try to have some fun with it. I can tell you, 10:30 next Saturday in the morning, we will do the supplemental. That's it. That's it. I remind you today as I remind you every day. Just be the best person that you could be. If you're a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. 40-year-old Chick Brew sends her love. Cheers along with me while we wrap this up. Ready? Arriba, e abajo, e centro, e pa dentro. Beer Snob Dave, that was awesome. Thank you, my friend. How long have I been locked up? It's raw. I would normally end the feed, but because I can see I'm locked up, I'm gonna... Is it just locked up for me? Or can you still see me moving and talking? And just throw a comment down there at the bottom. The last comment I have is from Brian. I hate my life. Balls. Yeah. I may have said some bad things. Ignore that. Okay. This is not something you would normally see. As I would tell you in a more comfortable setting, Lunsby